It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Prescott here from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love it.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. And the kick is good. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Slot man motioned over. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
47. Yeah! 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Going to run again with Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Lays out left side and gets it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, here's Swift. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Williams from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Williams. Kmet brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Swift can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there?
And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears break the tie here in the 1st. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wait.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. That's incomplete left side. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that makes it 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Prescott now on 3rd down. It's caught. Ferguson. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Hey, here we go.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 39. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Dak. Ferguson's got it. Complete. Oh, stiff arm. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
1st down from the red zone. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. To throw, Williams. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Carney's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 26.
From the 31. He's on the move. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Kill, kill. Here we go, kill, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it 17-all. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
That's pretty much textbook defense right there and how to stop a draw play. Guys near the line, keeping their eyes in the backfield, and then you collapsed all running lanes as soon as he got the ball.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying grounded with Swift. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Dak to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go! Here we go. Go, 54, go, 26.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. He has the burst over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go! 26.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Now, here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Gets this one to Shaheed. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go! Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide in. Here we go, go to 54, wide in.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! 26.
Here's a give up the middle. Cuts right. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. To throw is Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing again is Dak. Taken in by Shaheed. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Hits his running back. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Another throw for Prescott. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Play stopped by Damone Clark. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams will look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Dak now from the gun. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Johnson with the stop. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
Here's 2nd and 5. Setting up the screen. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pete, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do.
Big gain downfield. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Trying again following the sack. Swift hauls it in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Has the connection to Odunze. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Working from the gun, Williams. Has his man, it's Odunze. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Running behind center with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
47. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yeah! There we go! 26.
Simple dive up the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yeah! 26.
Another carry for him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go! 26. 26.
Play action, Prescott. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He brings it in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the ground with Swift. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 32. He's got him, that's Swift. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
1st down throw by Williams. Got Everett, and it's complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
There is no question this defense has risen to the occasion of prime time tonight. There's also no question that this is a window into the kind of beating quarterbacks can take when you can't protect him. He's going to have to use all week to get his body right to hopefully hit the field next week.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Escapes, and they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Yeah! There we go!
Dak off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's complete! Oh my! They left it wide open downfield. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The give inside to Akers. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Gets them those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys about set to celebrate this win. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Prescott here from the gun. Chased out to his right. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Picked up at the 38. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Williams to throw on first. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Chicago touchdown. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Brought in near the 10. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Here we go. 26.
Now Akers. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a win